awesome? Well, here we have Jin and Gambit meowing in the background. And we have Jin's cave all set up. And these two are in together because they're very, very good friends. Jin? Still holding them hostage. I walked out and found her sitting there and I thought, oh, maybe. Hey, but nope. I don't think that belly could get any bigger. She's very, very large. Hey, Gambit. It's so sweet how they love each other. Look at this. That is a huge tummy. Still waiting. Still waiting. Well, I reckon tonight might be the night. She is officially due today, tomorrow, so it might be a long night for me. Anyway, I'll make some dinner and yeah, set ourselves up. Good girl, Jins. Look at her kneading away. Hi, Jin. Well, we are the next morning. My goodness, my brain is just not functioning. Up all night, waiting. No kittens. Went to sleep for a few hours. Hopped up, still no kittens. So we're about 8 a.m. exactly. And she's got to be today. She's so big. She's crouching in the tray before. And she keeps coming in and out of her cave. Going in and out. Man, you'll have to forgive my dreadful grammar this morning. But yeah, I think this morning might be the morning. Jins. That tummy doll. Are we gonna have them tonight? Poor thing, she's absolutely over it. She's actually had a litter of 8 previously, and even then she wasn't as big and tight as this. Hopefully tonight. Okay. while we've missed a bit of it. Man, she's very silent. The only way I woke up was the squeaking. Anyway, I'm going to put the phone down and get everything sorted, and I'll be back. Alrighty, we've sort of gone into survival mode a little bit, so I think he'll be okay, but we got here just in the nick of time. So I think, there you go, that's your kitten. Yeah, good, good. Now I've got him on a snuggle safe, which is a disc you can warm up in the microwave. Sorry, there's Gambit meowing behind me. Now she must have had him first, because he's the one that woke me up and he was cold. But we've warmed him up and he's moving normally, which is good. He wasn't before, so good girl, Jin. I know it's a bit of a messy birth style, but oh. Okay, gosh, sorry for the delay. We've had quite a bit happen since. I've just changed the blanket because it was absolutely putrid. And YouTube are a little bit funny about bodily fluids. So we have all our babies on a clean blanket. Sorry, this is not quite the birth I was expecting to film. This is our little one here that we had to warm up. He seems to be doing really well, actually. I'll have to keep a very close eye on him. Jin's doing super, super well. She's such an old hat at this. But gosh, late last night, I don't know, she just looked so big, and I just felt so bad for her. Poor sausage. I'll put some photos in. But like a trooper, she's done so well. I know. Now, I think she has 6. I'll do a little count in a minute. If I'm wrong, I'll put the number up, but I'm pretty sure it's 6 so far. It's possible she could have more in there. That first one I had to warm up is massive. Good girl. All right, we'll give her some privacy and I'll check in later. Good girl. Well, we just had a new baby born. Good girl, Jin. Oh, we've got one that's, look at that one latch on. Oh, look, it's got a little mohawk. Oh, no, possum. She's very independent this time. Wants to do everything herself, so that's fine. I'm letting her. I just did a blanket change. Sorry, there's been a bit of a gap between now and the last clip. We're still on the same day. So the babies are about 12 hours old, so we're just in the afternoon. And we have 7. We have a few teeny tinies, so we're just going to keep an eye on them. I'd definitely say they're not all the same size. There's quite a bit of difference between the biggest and the smallest. But so far, Jin's doing well. She's come out and had something to eat, used the tray, had a drink. You can see there's a teeny one. Anyway, I'll leave her in peace. I don't want to bother her too much. Hey, Jins, are you coming out? I'll move out of the way. There you go. Oh, we've dragged somebody. Oh, I'm a bit unhappy. Here, oh, it's one of the little ones. I'll put it back in the pile. It's good. It's got a nice healthy squawk. Good go, Gins. Oh dear, so let's see. I have not done a very good job of filming each time I check them. So I thought I'd come down and do a special check and give you all an update on how we're going. So this is Jin's litter. She has 7 kittens. And I'm not sure genders or colours yet. It's a bit early. And these ones, look, they all look the same, which is normally how ragdoll kittens are born. They're all sort of born very, very pale. Whereas the difference was the last litter we had, which are Cupcakes kittens, were born with their colours showing very distinctively. So we have no idea if we have who's blue or seal or tabby. They're all bicolour, but it'll be a waiting game to see the colours. But so far, we're doing well. We do have a couple of small ones, like that one I just put back in the pile, that one right there. And there's another one right underneath. And Jin is going well. She's she looks a bit like a deflated balloon at the moment. She had such a big tummy. A couple of nights before she gave birth, I was looking at her thinking, oh gosh, poor thing, you just look so big. And even though I know she's really good birther, I was just starting to get a bit, I'm not sure what the word is. I'm not sure if worried is the right word, but yeah, maybe worried, concerned. Anyway, she did super well with the birth though. Hello, you're gonna go back in. She's come to say hello. Hello. Apart from that first one that got cold, which wasn't your fault, that one, I'm not sure which one it is, but it's one of the big ones. It's okay, Possum, you can go back in. Yeah, look, I won't do a super long update. She might want to go back in with them, and they're brand new, so we'll probably do an update a little bit later, but just wanted to let everybody know they're doing super well. And hopefully another good night. Okay, we have a clean blanket, much needed. As you can see, this one is grubby. And we have our 7 kittens. Just about to move them across. Hello. Not sure they're going to love that. In fact, I might, oh no, can we do it with one hand? They're going to squeak because it's big. They're going to squeak until the pile is all there. There we go. There's such a difference in sizes in this litter. Oh, here's Mummy. Here she is. Good girl. Am I moving your kittens? Good girl. There we go. There sure are a lot of them, Jin. Oh, there we go. Good girl. Oh, this is one of our tiny ones, but spine feels good. And we've got our other tiny one. The spine also feels good. I say spine, but I mean the back. Usually if the kittens are not getting any milk the first few days, they'll feel quite skeletal. But the fact that both the teeny ones are looking like they've plumped up a bit, I reckon they've all, I will weigh them later, but we'll let them settle. They all actually feel pretty good. All right, we'll put this down and let her settle. Good girl. Look at the size difference between that head and that little head there. I have weighed the teeny tiny ones, and they're actually not as teeny tiny as I thought. We've got last night, there's a boy and a girl, 2 small ones. The boy was 91 grams, the girl was 79, which is actually considered average. It's just the others are so big. So, but I'll keep weighing just to make sure they're not getting pushed off and Make sure they're gaining every day. They feel okay, but just again, the size difference has kind of wowed me a little bit. So I just thought, oh, better just make sure. But we are on the morning of this 2 days old. And so far so good. Again, I never really breathe until the 3rd day. But feeling very positive. They were all latched on last night. Jin's taking very good care of herself and of them. She's just the most chilled out mother ever. So I'm filming this on this Sunday morning, so I will try and get this video out today, but we'll see. I'm also going to edit through everything because I think all the clips of these guys is an absolute mismatch of information. So I'll go through everything and I might do one final clip that just explains everything that happened. But so far so good. Okay, here we go. I don't think I need to do a blanket change today. I will probably do one tomorrow. But we're on the 2nd day. It's a little later than the last clip. And I thought I'd come in and just do a overall chat, debrief, update. So we have Jin and her 7 kittens. So far, everybody looks good. We have some teeny tiny ones who look teeny tiny because we have some huge ones in there. Now, just going over the birth really quickly, so I missed most of it. I'm so sorry. I really wanted to film this for you all because she's such a good birther. I actually had quite a lot of confidence that I could have just held the phone and she would have just done the job, but she's so independent. She doesn't wait for people. She just is quite happy to go into labour, pop them out. You don't even hear anything, which is fantastic, but yeah, she was downstairs. I have her and Gambit in the dining room because the best heater is down here. So I was checking her on the hour. I must have slept through the alarm or not set it properly, but I missed the 3 a.m. alarm and ended up waking up at about 4 a.m. Went down. I'd heard a kitten squeaking when I woke up, and there was one that was away from the bunch and it was cold and it was sort of, the movement was very slow and it was dry, but I think it was the first one she had and it was just further away, and she'd obviously started popping the other ones out quite quickly because the other 5 were all wet in a bundle near her, and I think you should be able to see on the film. I think I did take a short clip of that. So for those wondering how to warm a kitten up, there's a lot of different ways, but I find the best way is to have a bowl of warm water or a container. Make sure it's warm, not too hot, and you submerge the kitten up to the neck. Just hold the head above the water, and that will help bring its body temperature up a little bit, but not too quickly. And I was talking to a friend about this the other day, and often we find kittens that are almost too far gone and we try this technique and it doesn't work. But in this case, it worked amazingly. Like, this kitten just, its whole movement and demeanour changed after a minute or so in the water. Oh, probably a bit longer than a minute. I'm not actually sure. I was so tired at the time, but its movement definitely changed, and it had been doing this horrible meow cry. I didn't film it. It's not something you really want to see, but it stopped doing that sound, and its movement just changed. And I couldn't tell you which one it was, but it was a very big kitten. And I dried it as best I could and warmed up a Snuggle Safe, which is, I think this is something every breeder should have in their toolkit. It's just this plastic disc. You can buy it at any pet shop or whelping supply. Has a fleece cover over the top. You warm it up in the microwave and you can put it in with the babies. So I had him on there for a little while. I do remember it was a boy. And I was just amazed at how quickly he came around and was yeah, happy to join the pile. It's quite important that you do warm them up because, yeah, they're not going to nurse, and it's not good for them to nurse when they're cold. I think that's to do with the digestion thing. I'd have to look that up. Maybe in the next video I'll have a better explanation for that. But we brought him back, which was really rewarding. And I just think it was purely because I found him soon enough. I think if it had been another 10, 20 minutes, it might have been a bit too late, or certainly would have been a lot harder. But yeah, really like little miracle that was. And I can almost see some seal ears actually. See that one? It's okay, Jin's. She's a little less suspicious than Cupcake. For those who are following Cupcake's litter, Jin is Cupcake's half sister. They have the same mother, and their mother is actually due to have a litter from tomorrow. So it's all happening here. I'm really glad this litter are born and there's no complications that I'm focusing on, as we have a very busy next few days. Oh, here's one of our teeny ones up here. I say teeny, they're not really teeny, it's just because the others are so big. Oh, and one there. And if you are a breeder watching, you're going to have some small kittens. As long as they're nursing and gaining weight and they're feeling okay, I don't really see any need to jam formula down their throat. There's plenty of breeders that will. They'll be like, yep, get the formula in. It's actually much better if you take the big ones away and give the smaller ones more time on the mum. I've sat here for hours watching, and these smaller ones, they latch on quite well. They're not getting pushed off. And they're gaining, which is good. So they should catch up in size pretty quickly. I find usually once kittens start eating solid food at about the 3.5 to 4 week mark, they catch up if there's any size discrepancy. So I will leave it there. I'm really hoping I can get this video out today. If I have and you're watching, thank you so much for watching and following the journey. I will do my best to try and get some better film of the 2 litters we have due over the next few days. But most important thing is that Jin is well, the kittens are well, and everything went as well as it could. And if you've followed us this far into the video, we're probably at about the 20-minute mark now. If you haven't subscribed already, that would be amazing if you considered to do so. It is free and it just helps us out with the algorithm. And any money made on this channel goes straight back into the cats. Oh, look at this one sleeping. Good girl, Jin. Yeah, we know they're yours. You're such a clever cat, all by yourself. So once again, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you over the next few days.